Oh, hello, peeps. Yeah. Oh, sorry I didn't see you there. Yeah, it's Professor Liesl here once more. Yeah, at the University of Life, down at the Sound Lab. Yeah, in the Joey Ramone suite, where I have been invited to come along today. Yes, by Liesl Cigar Box Guitar. She wanted me to run through the latest build, and did apologise that she couldn't do this herself, but well, she couldn't do this herself. So anyway, you've got me today. So yeah, wherever you are watching from, whatever time of day that is, good day to you all. And yeah, so today we have come with something of a sensational sound experiment, hopefully. And yeah, in way of testing out our basically little experiment on whether piezos will sound any good mounted into the lid of an instrument. So yeah, without any further ado from me anyway, we have one or two lined up here. Now, here is the build, literally hot off the press. The string has just gone on. I guess I could run you through this one. So yeah, pretty basic diddly bow. As we see, there's a little bracket which is made from an offcut, and I can see it remains an offcut, but there you go, to hold the jack socket in place, as the walls were quite thick on this. Yeah, that has been glued and left overnight, nice and firm. Everything's attached. We were going to screw it in, but didn't think it was really necessary, so have left it. Yeah, standard mop handle for a neck. Now, you will notice this isn't the same mop handle that we originally bought down at B&Q's. I did find that it was a little too narrow. They seem to be getting thinner and thinner, these things. Yeah, so narrow in fact, I wasn't sure if I was going to get a tuning peg in there. So I waited until the next day in the end, went to the local market and got a thicker one, which is just under an inch really. It's about 25 millimeters. So yeah, basically it's held in place with two little wooden pegs. There's the front and there's the back. And inside, from behind the wall of the box, she's key. We did put epoxy resin to stop the neck basically from shifting around while you're playing the instrument. I didn't want to use too many nails or screws because this lid fits very flush. So I wanted to keep that all as flat as I could for the final experiment. That's about it really. Other than that, it's a pretty standard diddly bow. You can see just behind the string where we have filled that little hole. That's where the piezo disc, the buzzer, is. Yeah, I've filled that with epoxy resin just to keep it all nice and sort of insulated so that we don't get too much sound, hopefully. We shall see. Scale length on this is 22 1/4 inches. I had aimed for 23 inches on this, or we had. It didn't seem to like 23, it was slightly too long. The string was in danger of hitting the top of the box. So we decided to shorten the scale length, and yeah, tension on that seems quite nice. So there it is really. As usual, for lack of any decent controlled experiment, in other words an instrument comparable to this one, I found one or two that are kind of comparable. We'll have them anyway for entertainment purposes only. Yeah. So let's have a quick look. Okay, well, if you remember earlier in the year, I did find Greenie. Yeah. Now the bottom string on Greenie is tuned to an E. Only Greenie's an acoustic, so it's not really going to hold up very well to scrutiny, is it? Once we plug this other one in, right? But anyway, we also have Mr. Swish. Now he's tuned to a low E. In fact, he's down tuned very low. which I want to do with this one really, because that's what I tend to do with all of them. You may think that's cardboard, but yeah, there is wood lining inside this. And this little one here is kind of a lot of mixture of cardboard and wood layers. Yeah, so as you can see, that's tuned to a proper A. That's the tuned right down to goodness knows what, really. So there you go, there's our control experiments. Okay, it's the best I could do at short notice. She didn't tell me till this morning. No, I've had to come up from Reading and I've only got about half an hour. Yes, we're doing some very important work down there. So anyway, moving swiftly on. I'm joking. Let's see how she sounds. So, somewhere in here, I have Old Faithful. Whoops. Can't get the lab text these days. Anyway, we'll see how she sounds acoustically. I want to try and get the instrument at least in shot, if I can. That's debatable, but still, there we go. So, acoustic. Do I have a pick? I doubt it. No, do forgive me, never mind. We'll go without the pick, okay. Not bad. Let's try another one, shall we? Okay, as I say, this one is tuned down. Mr. Swish. I think Mr. Swish makes a better sound acoustically. Obviously, being sort of thinner and a lot more cardboard, there's a lot more reverberation, resonance coming through on this one. Do excuse me. Okay, let's see how Greenie sounds, because Greenie's got a much more similar body to this little one here. And it's probably way out of tune. Ooh. I'd say these sound a bit more jangly, kind of more trebly. There's a bit of a slapping sound, I think, but I'm not really sure. Let's give it another go. Oh no. Okay, I'll stop fooling around now. So yeah, more of a trebly sound, a bit more hollow I'd say. And this little one, somewhere in between I would say. Yeah, so there she is. You can hear she's still ringing away. And there are no springs or anything inside this. If you saw the community post, the last one, what you see in the picture is exactly what's inside the box. It's literally just the neck and the piezo, really. Yeah, and sort of everything stuck in place. So, yeah, I quite like that. Acoustically, still quite good. Something like the harmonic there. Okay, well, we do have our old friend with us today, little Roland. Yeah, and here he is. He's all plugged in. Really, I haven't set him up much. Everything was sort of set to midday, which is where I tend to leave it. So I've gone slightly over the mid on the gain, the volume, the tone's right down, and the master's about halfway. That's just basically how I quickly set this up just before switching on the camera. So yeah, let's give it a go anyway. So let's see what we get. Okay. Come on, Riley. Okay, so yeah, I've got him set up on. Black panel is on chorus, so set low down now. Quite a lot of delay. I'll turn that down a little bit. Yes, all technical stuff here, and just over halfway on the gain. Right, so we'll switch it on. What should we try first? What shall we try first? Let's see how Mr. Swish sounds plugged in. Yeah, because he does have a piezo, although to be honest, I generally play that one acoustic because he sounds pretty good. So do bear with me. But we'll give him a go anyway. It's been a while since I've heard him plugged in. Once I get through all the leads. See what I like Mr. Swish. So actually the sound's coming through quite well on him. Yeah. Bit more delay. Okay, so this is Mr. Swish plugged in, yeah. It was basically just a cardboard box, a very old cardboard box at that. And very thin layers of wood, which were basically the packing wood that they used to hold the cigars in place. So yeah, much thinner walls and a thinner lid on this one. Let's see what we got. Mr. Swish, I think you'll agree, he sounds pretty good. Okay, and so now we'll try our experimental bow and see how she sounds plugged in. So, 1 second, we are very limited for space in here. Let's see, shall we? Remember, switch it off before you pull the jack out, because you get... I know you know this. I'm reminding myself, really. Lovely sustain. Okay, let's give this one a go and see what we get. Okay, I'm using the glass slide this time because let's go with the same slide, shall we? Actually, keep this a little bit more professional. Okay. So, well, there it is, peeps. Do they compare? I'll let you decide, especially really because we do have a lack of any proper control experiment, shall I say. Yeah, pick my words carefully here. But I think, yeah, basically pretty good. Considering how thick the lid is, I did drill in about sort of halfway and then embedded the pickup right into the fabric of the lid, shall I say, because it was a combination of wood and cardboard if you're using these boxes. I do think they're still well worth using though. They're really good. Quite easy to cut as well because, you know, softer or whatever. So yeah, I'm just going to give it another quick go because I just want to have another listen to this really. So there it is, peeps, and as I say, do they compare? Which one is best? I'll let you decide. But hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and yeah, if you have stayed with me till the end, thank you ever so much. As always, I would like to extend the greatest and warmest welcome to our very latest subscribers. Yeah, it's wonderful to have you along. Thanks for taking the time to stop by this channel and to click subscribe and actually become part of the crazy crew. Yeah, always pleasing for me, always pleasing for us all. Like I say, you know, this isn't just my channel really, this is our channel. As anyone that's watching, we're all part of the greater community, and I think that's what basically makes the world go round. So yeah, enough from me, and as always from me, wherever you are, do stay safe. Whatever you're doing, do stay blessed, and whatever life brings, keep building. Yeah, next up you'll see Liesl's cigar box guitar. I think she has something in store on the back burner, she said to me. She said it would make sense. One or two other things. So I'll say tatty bye for now. You'll see her next up, and until next time, peeps, do stay safe. Keep building. Okay then, bye for now then, peeps. Bye.